Good morning, everyone. It's Strifekel, and we're playing some more Pokémon Reborn. After doing a bit of backtracking, getting a bunch of side quests done that have opened up in this new area, getting our hands on our first Mega Band, getting a bunch of new starters, we are ready to progress with the story. You can see here the team we've got put together is utilizing a lot of these new Pokemon that we've got in our hands. There's a couple old bases here. Beldarin we've had for a little bit, but not too long. And Ice Pickle we've had for a while. Hasn't come up very often, but we have Alterianite now, which means that we can now Mega Evolve. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this goes. Oh, great. So Julia and Florina found you after all. I'm glad, though I'm kind of in the middle of something. If there's anything you need to do since getting back, now would be a good time to do it. Or are you waiting on me? Already? You move fast. It's been like a week. Okay, just a second, please. Sorry. I was about to say, please inform Bennett that we accept. He certainly did famously during the trial battle, but something feels weird about the situation. Maybe I'm just hung up on Laura's resignation, but the letter she sent was handwritten, signed, and unquestionably hers. Whatever. You can take care of the rest for me, right? Did you get his types? Yes, I'll register and notify him. Thank you. Oh, Bennett was the guy that we dealt with earlier. Okay, so I think that is that's the bug trainer, the weird creepy stalker guy. All right, I've got a couple things to take care of, but I could use your help. Most important thing is let's bring everybody here. It might take all of us. Adrian, Victoria, and DJ Arclight are taking care of various things around the city. I'm not exactly sure where they are right now, but you know them, right? You can probably guess where to start. Come back here when you find them. So this is why we had to take care of all of those other things first. Because once we talked to Ame, we couldn't get the Mega Band from DJ Arclight until after this next section of the story. Ame sent you to get me? You're running all over the place since getting back. Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea what this is about. I ended up getting pretty involved in the city's business after Adrian asked me to throw a tag out to them on the broadcast. We were able to recruit a lot of volunteers that way, though some of them just wanted to meet me. What a mess. Anyway, I got a call-in tip from a listener it's about Team Meteor again. Big shock, I know. Alright, I'll go on ahead. Gotta clear out the area first. Tell May I'll be waiting at the meeting place. I love the remixed music in this. I've said it a couple times. Oh, that's right, there's the weird... I assume it's Kecleon. In this ward. By the way, if you are curious how our new Pokemon are trained up, I put out a full bonus video just going through, since there were so many. It took a long time and I didn't want that to count as content. Oh, Rafe, you're back? Heard good things, I've heard a lot of things happening up in Cornelia. I was really worried, but of course you're just fine. You always are, right? We always are. I was just saying hello. It's been a while. And did you find the piece you were looking for? I think the city finally has. I wish I could say the same. Trying to take over the academy has been, well, they're not shoes I'm capable of filling. It's never going to be the same without her, but then it's thanks to her sacrifice that it even still exists. So I've been thinking, how can the place continue to grow? Turns out the answer wasn't to tear ourselves away from Reborn City like we did before, but to give ourselves to it. Our students have been very involved in helping bring everything together here. That's just the answer I found. If she were still here, if she were still in charge, I think her answer would have been different. I'm sorry, I'm going off about things like always. Same looking for me? What if she has another project for the students? I'll go meet her. Thanks for telling me. Rafe, well, it's good to see you again. And Adrian is the new trainer that we found that might be a time traveler. Okay, the documented design maintenance procedures and draft a schedule for employees to check on it. Public safety regulations, right? Get it online, print flyers, and have one of the volunteers post the ordinances throughout the city. You are Steinsman Crystal Complex C2, am I remembering right? Yes, we're still having issues with electricity. What? Really? Someone was supposed to be, to go by for that on Tuesday. No one showed up. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you for telling me. I know it must have been a huge letdown to deal with after so long. You finished with the place on Kingsbury? Yes, everything should be shipshape up there now. You're an angel. Could you escort Mrs. Steinman here to Mr. Finesilver at the Neo Circuit power plant? He's filling in for Julie at the moment. Should be able to help her. There's your signature. Do you need anything else? That's all. I'll get this back to the office right away. Thank you, all of you. Please come and find me if you have any problems. Deep breath. Everything is wonderful. My apologies for making you work. Wait, Rafe. I hope everything's been well. I understand you've been gone for a while, but look, this whole place, this is the city I can be proud of. Even if it fell apart before, the pieces were always there. It just took someone to put them back together. Help with local gym leaders, students from Apifil and Onyx, and volunteers. And more volunteers than I could have ever hoped for. I think we really made a miracle happen here. It was daunting. No, in the beginning I'd say almost nightmarish. But one doesn't make this happen with announcements and inspirational speeches alone. I started one house at a time, taking personal interest, each crack and story within its walls. And from teaching others to do the same in return, everything has erupted outwards into some kind of dream. But we're not done yet, not even close. Came to see me for a reason. I assume Ame's calling for me? Understood. Please go on ahead. I have a couple more things to finish, but I'll be right there. Awesome. So glad we have Fly now. Arclight is meeting us there. Assuming he takes the low way, it should be alright. Arclight's not coming here, but he already knows, so this is everyone. Here's the situation. We received an anonymous tip that Meteor still has a base in the city, right under our noses. Devon. How did you know? It's the only logical place left. And all over the city, the rest of the city pretty intimately, but Devoncore was the only place that's always been restricted, anyone from working around. Even the storefront just looks shifty from what's supposed to be an international company. Sweetco invested heavily in restoration. Even Silphco was generous enough to donate funds. Devon still refused after all that. And we can't get their scope. It's no longer just suspicion or anonymous lead. I took the liberty of calling Mr. Stone with a business inquiry, and of course, he informed me that no such branch exists. That's settled. We can shut it down for good. There's one more thing. Informant told us that the leader of Team Meteor is hidden there right now. Solaris. I won't hold back. No, it's Lynn. And from what Saphira told me, we can't take any chances with her. That's why I need all of you. And that's why I'm going too. I thought you said you intended to stay on the sidelines. It's true that I intended to do that, but at this point, if we can end this now, I'll do whatever it takes. Besides, as the champion, I can't just do nothing, right? Oh, sorry, Rafe, didn't you know? It's not something I like to toss around or brag about, but I did restart the league after all. Who do you think runs the trial battles for the leaders? Anyway, it's not important. Okay, that's pretty cool. Right now I need to focus on Devoncorp. I already talked through the details, so here's the plan. Min level is fairly secure, even if they don't want it to be seen, so we're going to take a pincher movement, with one group in the front and another approaching from the basement level, which connects to the rail net. We'll rendezvous in the middle and tackle the upper floors together. How are the groups decided? You and I will take the storefront. If we pretend we're there on city restoration business, it won't be suspicious. Rafe, Victoria, and Arclight will come up from behind. If we all work together, they won't stand a chance. I'll show Team Meteor the same mercy they showed Kiki. Then we're all set. Let's not waste any time. Okay. And actually, I have one thing I need to do quick, because I totally wasn't thinking about it. So, just as a really cool thing, as the story progressed now, they're totally just chilling outside Devoncorp while they wait for us. Very cool. So, went through, just bought a few more items. Easy peasy. Made sure that we have what we need. We already had some items, but it felt like a good call just to double down before we go. I also spent all of my money, so if something does go badly, I can continue without having to just reboot. Can't lose money. Let's go ahead and toss a repel. I'm not sure which way we go. Never mind. We go the way that isn't blocked off by giant cracks. Trying to remember. Okay, so this loops around to another section. I'm genuinely not sure which way we're supposed to be going in the underground rail net. It's a very large area. This is off to this. This is an exit, yeah. I think there was like a way that said something about Devon earlier. Nope, not that section. We could just take care of all of these enemies as we go, but it feels like using repels is probably better at this point. They're not high enough level to actually get us like XP or anything. Oh, that goes through to that. That's disappointing. Not the best signposting for this. or that. Hey, there they are. Got the lowdown, right? Got a radio here. The others have been receiving pieces. When I send the signal, we'll bust in at the same time. If the information I got was true, we might be in for a lot of tough battles, but if we can do this, we can end everything here and now. That means once we go in, there may not be any turning back, so make absolutely sure you're ready for this. Ready? Yep. I'll radio the others and be right behind you. Is this actually where we're supposed to go? I'm not sure. It seemed like it. Like that's where there was like an Absol heading this way. I guess I don't know why following an Absol would make sense, but I'm with you. It'll be just like before. Oh, is it literally just up here? It is. Shame we had to make them leave right away. Not a chance. There's not a Pokemon in this world strong enough to toss us aside. Sorry, Meteor, but it's time to take this show off the air. Okay. Not very effective. Okay, we've got a fairy type on the other side. And poison type. Let's go ahead and switch Beldarin in. Meteor Mash Clefable, that should take them out. Yeah. I guess we'll bring Tassara back in. We can Ice Shard Gudra. That should still kill. And it's priority move, which means don't have to worry about that coming in. And then Zen Headbutt's not very effective. They have their own Lucario and a Shiantic. I think at this point we Ice Punch the Shiantic. And I'm gonna hope that Lucario goes after or uses a fighting move. Nope. Oh, but in this terrain that works. Alakazam? Oof. Are we faster than an Alakazam at the same level? I don't know. We are. Another flash cannon. Nice. Man, we're still going, huh? Okay, Ice Punch. It's not super effective or anything, but it'll hit pretty hard. Low sweep didn't do a ton of damage there, but that's because it's not a super heavy Pokemon. I was just going for some coverage moves there. You're all dismissed. This conflict is over. Incineroar. No time to lose. Let's hustle. Ami and Adrian should have finished dealing with the storefront by now, but they're not here. I don't see them. Maybe they went on ahead. I'll go ahead just far enough to see if they're up there. Check the storefront for me. Watch our exit in case anyone comes to separate us. I don't trust this. Do you really think it's okay to let those three downstairs go? To be honest, I was expecting more of a fight. Did you find anything on the front? I said check upstairs and be right back. Let's stick to the... I did go out here. Is there more? Yeah, there's nothing here. This is a little annoying. There's something shining on the... Oh, that's why. Call of Karma. You had that loss coming to you. Thanks for the backup. It's nothing. I heard fighting from downstairs and I wasn't about to just stand by. Any sign of them? Let me see that. No doubt about it. This is the radio I lent Ame. Couldn't even send a message to them. Did they really have to drop this? You don't think they were overpowered, do you? Between the champion and a gym leader, it's hard to imagine, but they have to be fine. We'll probably find them if we keep going. As for this room, I think I get it. I wouldn't recommend stepping on those. It's like I thought. This terminal controls the patterns. 3 patterns. I'll stay back and man this thing. Push the A button whenever you want to use that device to signal me to rotate the patterns. What do they consider the A button? There we go. Gotcha, it's only when you step. Ludicolo and Doug Trio. A Lowland Doug Trio. Okay. I think we... What, Ice Punch on Doug Trio? Oof. Rain Dance, that's not good. I'm gonna Ice Shard, since it's a priority move. Ludicolo has Swift Swim, so that had the potential to be really scary. Magneton, and we could bring a Mienshao in. I guess let's low sweep. Most steel types are pretty heavy, in addition to it being super effective. Lorgus. Hopefully that speed drop doesn't... Yeah. I don't know what the other side is going to bring in. Lapras. Let's close combat on Lapras. That'll hit the ice typing. Brain stopped. Lantern. And Hypno. Lantern and Hypno. Yeah, let's switch Terra in here. Okay. Doesn't affect Terra. They've got a boost on Raichu, so they should be able to just wreck most of this. We're gonna focus on Trick Room? I mean, I guess that's actually good for us because... Wait, what? Porygon Z's normally really fast, though. Okay, so we accidentally got lucky with that discharge there. Or maybe they only use it when we had somebody who was strong against it. Either way, that worked out really well. Skunk Tank. Well, sorry to do this, Raichu, but we're gonna get a restore after this anyway. I heard fighting up there. Are you alright? Yeah, we're fine. There's no way we'll lose to Meteor again. There's another one of these floors up ahead. Can you handle it? Not even a factor. You know what to do, Rafe. This is kind of a cool puzzle. I wish you could go both ways on it. Okay, let's try a... I don't know what we've got here, but we haven't used Elanway, Ice Pickle, or Fen yet. So I think I'm just going to switch Elanway in front, and we're going to try this. How much longer do you intend to flounder around in the affairs well beyond your ability? You want to see how far this ability goes? Oh, is someone getting riled up? What would Kiki think? Don't you dare act like you know her. As long as you side with Team Meteor, you're not fit to speak her name. That worked out. So we're going to Bullet Seed on Slowbro here. We'll take that. Ironically, Tassara feels like a good choice here. Can Ice Punch that Sigilith. Sigilith? We haven't had one, or we haven't done this yet? Oh boy. I genuinely don't know what the button is supposed to be here. There we go. Blissey, huh? This may have not actually been as good of a switch in as I was thinking it was, but that's okay. Yeah, Beltaren would have been a better shot here. Perfect. Fake out, cause the flinch. Like, we're actually working better, or like really well together, which is a little bit surprising here. And pretty awesome. Double Lucario. However, they're using a special attack Lucario, and we're using a physical attack Lucario. Him. We'll extreme speed on the Probopass just to finish them off. I'm assuming the other Lucario is going to do... That's unfortunate. Was hoping for another Shadow Ball there. Okay, let's switch Ice Pickle back in here. Ice Pickle in Mega Form is very tanky and switches from a Dragon Flying to a Dragon Fairy, which has very good defensive type. Say her name one more time and see what happens. Is that what Kiki wants? Even I can't say he didn't deserve that. It's true. I know I'm disappointing her. This isn't how she taught me, but at the same time, I just can't let these people get away with what they did. I will never forgive them. That's why... Exit. It's completely sealed. Move! Go on, we'll be fine. Hurry. You there? Everything okay? It sounded pretty loud. Victoria stayed behind. As long as she's with her Pokemon, she'll be fine. No sign of Adrian or Ame? This hasn't gone as planned at all. But you're close to the top. There might be something there. Let's get through this. Clang clang. Time for Fen's debut. Let's go Mystical Fire. Substrika. Yeah, actually being able to be in a singles battle, we can really see the strength of these Pokemon come out a little bit more. When we can just free switch. We'll see how this works. It's kind of what I was afraid of. But she took the hit. And full countered. Elenway has a defensive boost there. I clicked through again. I think it's a Gothitelle. Gardevoir. That's very different. Let's just Night Slash. Should be neutral, but it's boosted by the terrain. And then we can Ice Shard to finish it off. Okay. You really should have known better than to trust an anonymous tip. It's a trap! Okay, Ferrothorn, huh? I'm gonna switch into Fen here and hope that we can get that goes okay. Flygon. Go to some ice typing. Luxray. Jumpluff. Gastrodon. I actually don't have anything great for this. Huh. They found my weakness. The very narrow weakness in this team. I mean, it's impossible to cover for everything. Oh wait, no. We've got one. Haha! I was like, I don't have any grass types, but I do have one grass type move. There we go. Rafe. She found her scent? Oh. Gotcha. Radio's breaking up. Okay. Well, I'm not sure exactly what just happened, but unfortunately for you, I feel like this is a pretty good place to take a break. So, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. As always, have a good one.